Welcome to another episode of Den Excelsior. This is the live weekly podcast discussing the latest Marvel happenings across all media. But even if it's not from the House of Ideas, if it's big and related to superheroes, it's on our radars. This episode is being recorded on the evening of Friday, March 12th, 2021. My name is Dennis, and with me is my distinguished nerd panel. He's recovering from the season finale of WandaVision, but is still prepping to marathon the Snyder Cut next week. It's Frank. Frank? Oh no, you're muted, Frank.
No, that was a good joke too, and I'm never
what the heck happened?
It. Well, that's too bad. It was a funny joke.
We'll never know then.
Next up,
was that you that muted yourself, or
yeah,
or was that our fabulous person on the switchboard?
No, that was. I'll take credit for that. That's my bad.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome. And
who is that fabulous person on the switchboard?
He's the person who also can't wait, for to learn today what a Madripoor is. It's Ricky.
It's me. Is that a strip club?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, for the most part.
No. No. And then we don't have any guests today. It's a special week where obviously there's no Marvel TV show or movie to talk about, but that doesn't mean there's not Marvel stuff to talk about. So we still wanted to do something, and we want to make sure we're here every week. So we still have a fun show planned. We're excited to hold our first ever Multiverse Bingo draft for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But before we dive into that, we've got some news and rumors to discuss. And as a reminder, this is always a chance for you to pick our brains with any marvelous trivia or points of confusion that you may have. We'll be checking the comments throughout the show. And for those of you that can't get enough of us, you can visit patreon.com/danxmedia immediately after this broadcast ends for our live post show, The Soapbox. It's where we wind down and talk about stuff we didn't get around to in the first 1.5 hours. It's totally worth it. I promise, guys.
It's stuff that's too hot for YouTube.
Yeah. But before we move on to the stuff, how's everybody's week going?
Pretty good. We were talking earlier. I went to Frankensons for the first time up in LA, and I bought some cool stuff. I bought a Cosmic Ghost Rider Marvel Legends for actually a really good price, some action figures, and I got actually I didn't get this there, but this was another purchase. Secret Wars,
the new one, huh?
The new one. No, this is the old one.
Oh, that's the old one. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Alex Ross cover.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Alex Ross.
Gross. Before we check in on Frank, welcome Zach and Sea Cow Soda. Yes, I guess it looks like we're sitting in each other's laps. And Zach, I'm very glad you could catch us live for the first time. We are going to be using audience participation for the draft that we do later. So if you guys stick around, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully. Frank, how's your week?
Not too bad. I'm just playing Cyberpunk and wondering why I'm playing Cyberpunk.
Is that getting fixed?
No, it's not fixed, and that's actually kind of what makes it a fun game, because you never know what's going to happen. In fact, I climb on what's it called, vending machines, and then I blow up for no apparent reason. It just blow up, and it's all like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, cool. Okay.
Nice. Does anybody want to ask you about mine?
Oh, how was your week, Dennis?
It's all right.
That was unprompted, guys.
I did like that I didn't have to rush to watch something this morning, and then rewatch it again, and then write down everything I liked and disliked about it. That was a nice relaxing,
Don't get used to it.
I know. I'm not mad at all. Like I love that we get that we get such a constant stream of Marvel content for sure. But it was nice to have a break from that. But I don't use my break well. I play Marvel's Avengers on my PlayStation, and I play like daily, and
Nice.
I hate myself for that. Really, I do. It's not great, but I keep being optimistic that the next update is gonna make things better. Who knows? So
I definitely wrote some notes down about what I liked and disliked about my bowel movement this morning.
nice.
So I got some detailed notes about that, but that's going to go on the Patreon after party, the soapbox.
Okay. Yeah.
Did any of you guys catch the making of documentary for WandaVision? That was out. That came out this week.
Oh no, I didn't notice that one came out.
It's under. It's not. If you search WandaVision, it's not like in the same search. So it's called Assembled, the making of or whatever.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's one episode. It's only one episode, about an hour long. But they kind of get into the nitty gritty of the different
told us,
trouble with shooting.
anytime today before
anytime before
or anytime in the past few days or whatever. It's cool.
Check the news a few weeks ago.
Where's that secret 10th episode, Ricky? You said that there was going to be.
It wasn't Ricky that said there was going to be a 10th episode.
Oh, okay.
I did see that rumor online, and it ended up.
My pitch was they were going to drop 2 episodes again, but that did not happen either.
No.
Apparently, they were doing some interviews, and the first 3 episodes were supposed to be dropped at once. I think that was a nugget that came out of some of the interviews.
That would have been better. It would have been better.
Yeah.
I think it would have made the pain a lot less. But I mean, like in general, how do you guys feel after a week of digesting WandaVision? Do you like it more? Do you like it less? Like, do you just not ambivalent? You just not care?
No more, no less. I don't think. I'm not mad at it. I'm not happy with it. I'm just. It exists. It exists, and it was a fun ride. I like we talked about last week. It was more the destination than the end journey.
It's like the Matterhorn at Disney. You ride it once, you had a good time, but you're not going to go back in line at the end of the day.
I might, depending on what comes after. You never know. Yeah. You never know. The difference is that Space Mountain doesn't make Matterhorn better. So like, you know what I mean? Like each ride is independent of itself.
That's fair.
So who knows? But let's get into the news. Let's see what you brought for us today, Ricky.
Let's do it.
Oh, hey, I could have sworn I saw that video earlier.
No, you didn't.
That was weird. Oh, okay, cool. Just making sure.
First bit of news, staying on the WandaVision train. We got more WandaVision toys.
Cool.
Last week we got the pictures of the Vision.
Yeah.
But this week we got some pictures of the Wanda.
Did we get a boner? Costume. No boner?
No Ralph Boner. Not yet. That will probably be a Funko at some point, though.
But nice shot of both of them there.
She looks crown. Wanda looks cool. Like I said last week, I don't really love the costume. It is authentic to the show. I just don't like how textured leather it is. Like it just feels like it's every other Avengers costume, and I would have liked to see more like stitching, like Agatha's. But Vision looks like Vision. I mean, yeah, sure. Like you don't understand.
Hands.
Like I'm at this point, I'm like compelled to buy all these. Like I don't really I don't have a choice.
In too deep.
Yeah, I'm too deep. I hope she comes with a hood. Like that's the Diamond Select. The Diamond Select one comes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Diamond Select comes with the hood. These are a bigger scale too, right? These are 7-inch.
They're like 7-inch scale. Yeah. They can fudge. You can fudge it though.
How tall is Vision though?
He's probably a little over 6 inches, I would guess.
Oh, okay.
We also got some photos of the Hot Toys 1/6 scale.
Yeah, those are naked underneath those clothes, right?
I'm interested in this.
Tell me why.
I just know that. That's just a
I
fun
dig
fact.
the
That's
eye
really
glow
good.
effect. Yeah, no, these look really good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, it's probably $450, but
Well,
I
to each their
want
own.
an
it
Agatha
comes with the
Witch
chair.
toy.
Dude,
That's
that Vision comes with the casting chair is pretty awesome. I bet he doesn't come with the Winnebago in the background or the ice cream or the circus truck, whatever it is.
Well,
Circus.
that comes with the Darcy figure. So
Are you serious? No, you're making that up.
Does the
You're
Darcy
trolling.
figure come with a
Trolling
casting
me.
couch? Or
Oh
no,
God. Moving on.
no,
all right,
moving on.
we're
Uh,
getting
Moving on.
lyric.
Yes, Sea Cow Soda. I don't know. Does Ricky? Do you know if the eye effect is LED or is it just painted on?
It said reflective. So
Oh, okay.
That's cool. That's really cool. I really like her costume. I like the M for Mephisto on her crown.
oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh man.
There's so
Next,
many video essays that talk about Mephisto still. They're all like, he could still show up, guys.
Yeah, you could show up in the
I'm gonna-
that's,
credits.
I mean, that'll be the cop out when they need to make something up for the next 3 movies.
Yeah,
This is
it was Senor Scratchy all along.
a Carnage Lego head, huh?
Yes, so they've actually been doing these busts with I think some of their Star Wars properties. Like there's a Boba Fett bust and there's an
yeah.
Iron Man bust too.
Okay.
But now we get a Carnage. So
That is a very specific niche
I mean,
type of collectible.
It's almost like it was supposed to be released with a movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? There ain't no Venom movie right now.
Who wakes
No.
up and wants a Carnage bust though? I wonder.
I don't. I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
No,
As someone
judgment,
who
I just wanna
has
know
been
who.
doing a deep dive in Lego, there I can now say there are definitely people who want just the pieces alone.
Okay.
What do you got next?
We got an amazing Yamaguchi Iron Spider.
Oh, this guy.
This guy looks
Do
good.
you have more pictures of him?
I do have more pictures of him.
Yeah, Frank. I want you to identify what is my problem with it. Oh, you got to find a better picture. That's weird. I've seen other pictures where he has 4. He has 4 tentacles.
That's I mean that's the pose right there, right?
No, I know, but like, I guess maybe they fixed it because like when I saw the original production images, like about 2 weeks ago or something like that, and he had 4 or 4 legs, I guess 4 spider legs, and I was like, that is inaccurate, bro. Frank, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, you said besides the legs, what's wrong with it? He's not on all fours, licking Tony Stark's butt. I think that's the thing that's wrong.
You meant boot. You meant boot.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Sorry, I'm Canadian. No offense to our
Yes.
Canadian viewers.
It's a cool suit. I mean, it's very flashy. I like the shininess of the gold and everything. Those figures are they're for a specific type of collector because they're really challenging to pose and get in cool shots.
Those are
I do like the
$70
Iron
too, right?
Spider. I like the costume itself. The costume is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had a real problem with it in Ultimate Alliance 1 because they made it so that his spider sense was stronger with the suit, but then like his regular suit, his spider sense was weaker, but his armor was stronger. And I'm all like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I love your special takes on these things.
Yeah, these old
It's-
video games that no one has played in years.
9 times out of 10, it has to do with an Ultimate Alliance 1 or 2.
Yeah, usually 1 or 2.
Yes.
Next bit of news, comic news actually.
I want to
The
hear all about this.
Chameleon Conspiracy. The
Tell me
next,
everything you know about this.
Tell me more.
I have notes.
Tell me why.
Yes. What is the Chameleon Conspiracy in the Amazing Spider-Man comics?
The shape-shifting menace Chameleon is making the biggest play of his supervillain career. To get to the bottom of what Chameleon is orchestrating, Spider-Man will team up with his super spy sister, Teresa Parker. I did not know he had a sister.
You know we don't get paid by Marvel, right? Like that's you don't have to read their ads for them. I'm just kidding.
Someone's
No, I'm not
trying to
kidding.
get paid.
I'm not kidding in that we don't get paid by them. So
Okay.
totally unofficial.
Not yet.
Teresa Parker, is that relatively new, Frank?
I don't even know her, so yeah, probably. I'm
Yeah.
like maybe half a year behind in reading.
Yeah. I read digitally, so it's always late stuff.
But you're 6 months behind just by being digital,
Just
right?
by default, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'm more like 10 years behind. No. It depends on the comic. Some I'm pretty up to date on.
It's cool to see the Chameleon. I like the Ditko villains. I like when they take the forefront and they kind of revitalize them a little bit. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And he's like the
Dang.
first villain, right?
Yeah, I think he is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there were two villains in the first issue of Amazing Fantasy, right?
It was the guy who killed
Or
Ben,
no,
right?
Amazing Spider-Man. Sorry,
Amazing Spider-Man is Chameleon and
Vulture. I think.
Vulture. No, wait,
Yeah,
was it Vulture? I think it was Vulture.
I think it was Vulture. You want to just take it out of your collection? You want to just pull that out?
Take a little peek.
Fact check
Yeah.
right now.
Let's see
He's
what
gonna
we got
do
here.
it.
Okay,
gonna
Chameleon
get his-
is number 1. Yeah, Chameleon.
It,
Crusher
is his, like,
Hogan.
origin power like actually from a chameleon, or is that
He
just
was
his
bit
name?
by a radioactive chameleon. Amazing Spider-Man number 2 is the Vulture.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And somebody else too, right? Doesn't he go to like the Fantastic Four? Or is that the first? That's the first issue, right?
That's in the first issue.
First issue is Fantastic Four and the Chameleon, I think.
And the Chameleon, yeah. So the
Yeah.
Fantastic Four are the villain.
Yeah, I've actually gone back and read some of those old ones, and they hold up a lot better than I would have thought. Like,
They do.
yeah,
They do.
yeah.
I got a new Fantastic Four for you.
Ooh.
I mean, it's like, do you know who the Bride of Doom is?
I think that's the
Alkema.
secret.
Is that Alkema or Jocasta?
It's probably
that's-
Mephisto.
It's Mephisto.
It's probably, or it's Agatha all along.
Yes.
Bride of Doom Fantastic Four number 33 will feature guest stars such as Prince Namor and the Black Panther in a gut punch of an ending that no one will see coming.
Ooh.
I'm surprised, like for a hand-drawn wedding, they can't get more A-list celebrities to come.
Do you want Meghan Markle or?
I'm just saying they're drawing them. It's not like these people are actually showing up. Like it's. Yes, I want Meghan Markle there. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to co-sign with a super terrorist wedding, right?
I mean,
It's
I
fair
guess.
enough. But
There were
he's
a lot
a
of famous
diplomat.
people
He's
at
a-
Trump's wedding, and I'm
He's
sure.
a diplomat first. Diplomat first. Anyways, moving on.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
news.
wonder who the bride could be.
All right.
But I've noticed as a trend, like whenever someone's popular in like MCU properties, they start all of a sudden being highlighted in the comics. So I wouldn't be surprised if Agatha starts showing up more in the comics.
Oh, she will definitely be showing up more in the comics. Yeah, they always like to make sure that they're the people who want more have something to go back to. So
Yeah.
they'll start reprinting trades of like popular stories, and then they'll start doing a new story with Agatha and
With
stuff
a
like that.
slight Catherine Hahn likeness.
Yes.
Probably. I mean, they tend to do that. So
Yeah. I didn't like Pepper Potts and Tony getting together in the comic books at first, but now I don't remember any time before it, to be honest.
really,
What came first? Was Nick Fury cast, like, was he drawn Samuel L. Jackson before or
Yeah.
after he was cast?
Yeah, in the Ultimates.
yes, way before. In 2000 was the Ultimates comics. Ultimate Spider-Man was 2000, and I think Ultimate X-Men was 2000 also, maybe 2001, and then eventually the Ultimates was like 2002 or something like that, and that's where Nick Fury first appeared. So he predates the movies by a lot, and that was what was fun about it, is like those comics were, the Ultimate Universe was trying to retell the Marvel Universe, but in a very movie-like way, where everything was, the connective tissue was all there in everything. So that's where, like, that was the first story where we see that the Hulk is actually like an offshoot of the Super Serum program, right, Frank? Like that's where
it was gone
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, Nick Fury though was he was first in the Ultimate team up that they did. They used to do the team ups in between issues. And,
Yeah.
He was an
But
Ultimate.
it's in the Ultimate Universe for sure.
Yeah. No, he was 2001 though.
Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
dropped.
They're great stories. Eventually, like I have all of them, Mike. I have a shelf. By all of them, I mean up to the point where they did like Ultimatum, and then it just got horrible. Whoa, you jumped ahead there, Ricky.
Nothing happened.
Ricky.
Was it that picture I had of Wanda that I showed?
No, we don't have that picture.
No.
Okay.
All right, Ricky. Clearly you're itching to get to it, so let's cue the multiverse bingo. We're gonna do something special on the air today. Click the.
I like when he's done listening to you, he just clicks the button.
Yeah,
On the trigger.
And he does. All right, we're gonna do something weird. Or maybe special. Last time we did multiverse bingo, we feverishly came up with like a list of all the possible like random factoids and like names and like places and plot elements, like just things that like we know from like deep in Wanda and Vision lore, and then we fed those into like a computer, and it randomly spit out all of these like all of our bingo cards that we used last season. And I gotta say though, those lists were probably not as curated as they should have been. And what really was frustrating is the random generator actually picked a lot of the same ones for all three of us. And so it felt weird because like Ultron was on the list, and the computer didn't pick Ultron for any of us.
Suspiciously.
Suspiciously. And then Ultron got mentioned twice in that whole season. So that's a bummer. So this time around, what we thought we'd do is similarly curate a list, but like we tried to be a little bit more. Some of us tried to be a little bit more selective about the things that ended up on the list. Wow. But here's the great thing: is this time around we did two things. One, we're gonna draft. We're gonna select the things on the list with some caveats, and put them. We're gonna populate our cards manually, but also we created a guest card because we always felt bad for like every time we had a guest and they just got to sit back and watch bingo. So it's kind of a guest / audience card. So what we were thinking is if the audience wants to participate in helping choose the things that go in their card, we could do that. So do you want to show the cards, Ricky?
Yes.
Show the blank cards first, because I think they look cool.
Oh, explain the blue spots too.
So Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So this is basically us taking our nerdy guesses at what kind of stuff might pop up in this show. The blue squares I've made specific. Only specific things can go in those blue squares. So we'll see how this goes. But we have several lists to choose from. Ricky, you want to go to the list page really quick so we can see?
Mm-hmm.
So the lists, there's like 5 lists, I think.
Yes,
there's 5
MCU
lists,
known
and then
quantities. There's MCU history. There's speculation. There's comic book deep cuts, and then there's kind of creator mentions.
Yeah, and then there is a 6th one that's blank right now, because if there's anything that you as the audience think we missed, you're welcome to suggest it, or if you can't read it, it's fine. Just suggest it and we can tell you if it's on the list already. But so what I was thinking is we could pick a way to figure out who goes first and last, whatever, or what order we go in. And then we could do a snake draft, which means whoever goes first on the first round goes last on the second round, and back and forth. So Frank, do you have a method that you want to do to like, or Ricky?
Ricky, why don't we try Googling a some kind of like dice rolling program or something like that, or like a coin flipping program? I'm sure there's got to be something, right?
Alrighty. You guys got to talk.
We could also flip a coin if necessary.
Okay, but I could clarify while you're looking stuff up. I could clarify, like, so the way we kind of came up with this is, so we have known quantities, and Seacow is saying roll initiative, and the known quantities are kind of things that either through the media or through the trailer specifically, or clips that have been put out, we know are actually going to be in the show. And so because we already know certain things are in the show, we wanted to limit these. So like obviously the Falcon is in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we put him in known quantities, which means that everybody, all four of us, like guest included, only gets to have two items from known quantities. And it's kind of just meant to like make sure everybody has a better chance of winning, because
we don't stack the deck essentially.
Yeah. Because as a reminder, no one won last season on the WandaVision. So people came close.
Ricky could have if he would have argued it or taken any time whatsoever.
And then the second column is like MCU history and lore, and those are just all things that we kind of listed that exist in the MCU. It's a long list, but like things that we think might be relevant, or things that Ricky thinks might be relevant. Like the cool thing is, like anything everybody put on there, I don't have to choose if I don't want to. You know what I mean? Hopefully I think there's enough that we don't get stuck with anybody's garbage picks that we don't want. And then and so that one we're going to limit to 3 also. And then after that, all the rest of them are just free for alls. It's just going to be like, we're picking stuff, and everything in all the remaining columns can be used more than once, like, but not more than twice. Not twice on the same card, by the way, cheaters, in case you're curious. And it's just random stuff like that comes from our brains or from Wikipedia or from looking up like reading lists that Marvel, suggested for this show. That's why we included creators, because we thought Marvel likes to like make nods to the creators that they're referencing in the show. And so, like last season they had like Ellis Lane or Ellis Boulevard or something like that. And I think Warren Ellis has contributed to like Vision stories before and stuff. So we just figured we've seen that before, so we'll just put some creators in there. And also, those can serve as reading recommendations for anybody who wants to bone up before the show next week.
Alrighty. So here's
anyone who wants to Ralph bone up.
We're going to roll a D6.
I just realized something. I want to add on 10 rings.
On the list?
The 10 rings, MCU lore.
Do it. Do you have access to the doc?
Dude, I'm hacking.
Put 10 rings on there, because we know you're going to pick 10 rings.
Yeah. Spoiler. I'm picking 10 rings.
So I'm going to roll a D6. Dennis, if it's a 1 or a 2, that's
Sorry, you cut out a little bit there.
I'm going to roll a D6. If it's a 1 or a 2, that's Dennis. 3, 4 is me, and 6 is Frank.
Why don't you roll a D3 then?
You don't have a D3? You can do D4 minus 1.
Overcomplicated. So we'll do 2 rolls, decide who goes first and who goes second. Sound good?
Okay,
Sounds
and
great.
are we assuming guests are going fourth?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Wait, guests don't get first pick? Wait, why can't it be a D4 then?
It's probably better that the guests see how we do it first.
Okay.
I'm just guessing. It's my thought.
Yes.
So we're gonna snatch up Falcon and Winter Soldier first, and then leave the guest with the
Well,
rings.
in fairness, I mean the whole point of the show is to make us look good compared to the guest in general, right? So,
yeah.
So 8 weeks down the line, when the guest is like, "Why do I have Alchema and Mephisto on my list?"
When we get
the dice.
more viewers towards the end of the show, and they wonder why they're losing, they'll know why.
Yes. All right, roll it, Ricky. Go.
Bam. Frank
6
goes first.
Yeah, boy.
All right, cool. Now next.
All right, between Dennis, I guess you'll be 1 through 3, and I'll be 4 through 6. Alrighty? Okay,
cool.
That's you.
So I'm second. So the way this is going to work is Frank's going to go first, then me, then Ricky, then the guest. And then on the second round, it's guest, Ricky, me, Frank, and then back and forth over and over again. Cool? All right, Frank. So on the first round, you got to choose something from the first column. So the actual known quantities.
Yep.
And then do me a favor and cut and paste that into one of the blue squares on your thing.
On Frank's.
On my thing. Yeah.
Yeah. On your card.
Is Ricky doing it or am I doing it?
Let's let Ricky do it. It'll be cleaner.
Yep, sounds good. I will pick Sam Wilson Falcon for my
Cool.
first
Who's
one.
that guy?
I don't know, but I'm sure he'd be pretty cool. He'll be
I
a
heard
pretty
there's a
cool
show
guy.
coming out with
Cut
him
cut
on
and
it.
paste it, Ricky, so it's gone. You want to cut it.
I want to cut it.
Yeah. And then tell us where you want it to go on your card.
Let's put it in E1.
Where? No.
What does that even mean, Frank?
What does it mean?
I don't know. I'm just thinking like A B C D E and then 1 2 3 4 5.
Oh, it's bingo. It's BINGO.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right.
This one?
BINGO.
Or you could say that the cell number. It's
No,
actually
you're right. Oh 01.
Oh god.
Oh, these aren't pasting cards.
That's not 01.
That sounds great. Let's put it right there.
And you can't do 01 anyways. It has to be on a blue square. It's fine.
Man,
All right.
these rules.
Yeah, these are the rules, Frank. All right. Cool. It's my turn.
Yes.
Right.
All right. I want I mean, I guess I have to take the freebie, right? I'll take Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, because I'm pretty sure he's in the show. And I think I want him just in that first cell over on the very left. All right.
So I get two picks.
There you go. I made a couple.
No, you don't get two picks. The audience gets two picks. You're already screwing the audience.
Well, I'm gonna take Zemo. I think I saw a trailer with the guy that looks like him on it.
Yeah, so in theory, he's supposed to be the villain. Unlike WandaVision, this show seems to be a little bit more clear-cut. So we're pretty certain that at least Baron Zemo or Helmut Zemo from the Civil War movie is going to be a returning villain for this show. There could be more. In fact, there's probably more. But yeah.
Heinrich Zemo or Jorge Zemo.
Heinrich's on the list, man.
Yeah,
he's on the list.
I was hoping Ricky was gonna do a ballsy move and take that one.
All right. So if there's no one in the audience that wants to pick one, you could say who's left on that list, by the way, Ricky, if you want.
So for the MCU known quality or quantities, the freebies essentially, we got John Walker, the U.S. agent, a vibranium shield. We got Cap himself, Mr. Steve Rogers, Sharon Carter, George's Bat Truck, the Leaper, the Flag Smasher, Sarah Wilson, War Machine, Red Wing, and Dr. Stephen Strange.
These are all people that are either getting name dropped or are actually going to be in the show. So if we have no one from the audience that wants to pick, I say one of us does it.
Yeah.
Sea Cow Soda or Zach. You guys got anybody?
Do you still have the dice to pick who gets to pick?
No, just give him U.S. agent, right?
That's fair. That's fair.
We can give him anything on the list.
Selena wants Captain America. That's
Captain
actually
America.
That's a pretty good guess.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, since I'm fairly certain they're just going to be constantly whining about.
I formatted the cells so that they wrap now.
So did I.
Okay.
This is awkward.
Yeah, this is weird.
Okay.
I can.
All right, but it's okay that Selena picked the first one because now the guests get to pick a second one. So what else we got?
We still have.
I'm gonna format the cell so that it actually wraps now.
It's the problem is every time he pastes it, it's pasting the formatting of the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I fixed that.
Okay, good job.
Maybe,
I love this.
Maybe a John Walker, a double cap.
All right, do it since it's a little delayed on the comments. It's a little delayed.
All right, double cap it is for our guest sheets.
They get 10 rings because they were delayed.
They're gonna get 10 rings. I mean, yeah.
I'm not gonna put them in the same column though.
Well, you can't. I made it impossible. Yes, we're aware that the chat is a little delayed, so we will forgive. Thank you for letting us know. All right, so it's now Ricky's turn.
Ricky shot.
Ricky,
Let's
who are you
see.
picking that's most likely going to show up?
I'm
You
gonna
know-
take.
No, you want Adhesive X.
No, he's still picking from the first column.
I'll take the
There's-
Sharon
there's-
Carter.
Nowhere in the rules says we have to pick from the first column.
I said so. We're doing
Then
it my way.
You said we had.
Sharon Carter, me up. That sounds weird. Don't do that.
All right, cancel. Goodbye, everybody. It was a good run.
It's fair, Frank. I guess you can pick however you want. You don't have to pick from the first column.
If
I was
you
just
wanna
trying to
win,
I was just trying to get rid of the first two columns first. But yeah, you have a point. You can pick however you want. You do it your way.
You're right.
I think I want. You know what? Oh man. No, I feel like I'm gonna screw myself on that one. Now you know what? I'll do it. Just so that it might not be until way later that I pull off the win. I want James Rhodes, War Machine.
Nice. That's a good pick. That was going to be my pick, actually.
They have
Where you want him?
confirmed that he's showing up, but it could be at the very last. Let's go to the bottom row. Bottom row. Yeah. All right. So now, I think it's Frank's turn.
Yep.
yeah.
And Frank, you got one left. You got one left that you're allowed to pull from the first column.
Yep. All right. Let's get Red Wing.
Oh, that's a good pick. I
The
forgot.
shoe.
Yep. The shoes.
The shoe.
The beer. The beer.
Red Wing is his
It's
Red
Red
Stripes,
Wing.
the beer.
Yay,
it's
beer.
his drone companion. In the comics, Red Wing is an actual Falcon, and he has the ability to
Can you talk to it?
telepathically communicate with the Falcon.
Yeah.
He could turn
Yeah.
into Mephisto at will.
Though that was not a thing, but I think Frank wishes it was.
Put him
Where do
in
you
the
want him, Frank?
eye, so he's right there with Sam.
Yeah.
Here.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it said bingo on top, that would be I. All right. Cool. And now Frank, you get to go again.
Sounds good. All right, so I'm done with column 1, right?
Everyone's done column 1, right?
How do so C-Cow's asking us how do we think our picks will show up and our predictions? Well, I think some of these ones that we just did were just no-brainers, and that's why we're trying to get rid of them as fast as we could. I think the whole show is going to be about Sam and Winter Soldier. Also, Sam's companion is Red Wing, so that's just constantly going to be there on the show. I think we said before Zemo's the bad guy. We think we've seen John Walker, aka U.S. Agent, also in the previews. He's going to be somebody that maybe. What do you think? Do you think he's going to oppose Falcon and the Winter Soldier at first, but then become allies with them at the end?
I think he's going to be a well-meaning antagonist, like
Yeah.
some
He'll
kind
be
of
the super
lawful
patriot.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he's wrong.
Like too good for his own good, right?
Yeah.
Well,
And then
doesn't he has isn't in the comics he's tied to Nuke in the sense where he's given some sort of serum and just goes crazy?
he's been portrayed as the villain and the hero at times. That's kind of his thing. He's kind of a foil to Captain America because at a point in the comics they fired Captain America, right? And then
Yep.
they tried to really replace him with ghetto Captain America. But
You're
Yeah.
fired. This is Captain
then-
Cuba.
and then honestly, I don't have any predictions for War Machine how he's going to show up. They just said he's going to be on the show, so he could literally show up and be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm War Machine."
He's on
like-
next time, baby.
Yeah, next time.
And then he gets fired.
Yeah, I don't really have anything for that one. But you just did your second pick, or no? Oh no, you're about to, Frank.
Yeah,
right?
I'm about to make it right now. So
But
let's see.
let us know how you think this person or thing is going to appear in the show.
Let's get I want 10 rings. I'm gonna take 10 rings.
10
Do you really?
rings.
I do want that, yeah. I just had this feeling before.
The Ariana Grande song?
Yeah, yes. That's exactly correct.
He wants the 10 rings, and that is Mandarin's cult that has been originally featured in Iron Man 1 and then
Is
has
it
been referenced in the directed video short film following up on that, and then is
All Hail
going
the
to be
King?
brought back in Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. Is that what it is? Is that what it's called?
Is that what it's called? Is there a
Yes, yeah.
subtitle in it?
I
Shang-Chi
think
and the
that's
Ten Rings.
yeah.
I thought it
The
was
Mandarin is
Shang-Chi and
also
the Sorcerer's Stone, right? Or
No.
isn't it? Oh, the Philosopher's Stone. Sorry. It's the
No, 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 no,
historically
no.
the man is Shang-Chi's dad, right?
Is it?
N- no, Ricky.
No,
No.
it's. I'm not gonna say the other one.
Historically in the comics, it was Fu Manchu from the Pulp Fiction. Sorry,
Yes.
the pulp novels. But then at some point, because Marvel actually had the rights to those novels, but then at some point they lost them, or I want to believe they just realized that the depiction of the character was just way too racist, and but it might have been a rights thing. Who knows?
Fu Manchu's racist? That's weird.
Just if you saw a picture of it, man.
The
Oh, I've
Mandarin's
seen.
not
I've
like
seen him.
Yeah, then don't ask the question. You
a
know the
far
answer.
step in the
Yeah.
right direction. But
You know the
anyways,
answer. You know the
what do
answer.
you want this, Frank?
Mandarin 6'2", though. He's okay. Anyway, go ahead and put it in the O. Oh, can I put it anywhere, or is it just the blue
No, it
space?
has to go in a blue. It has to still go
Okay.
in a blue.
Yeah, put it in the O, please. That way I can have the heroes on one side, villains on the other. In a perfect world, this is probably not
list.
going to work that way. See, didn't you get a tattoo that says like Japanese barbecue or something? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I lost. Is it my turn? No.
No, it's mine. I always go either. I go after Frank. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna say. I. So we're picking 3 from this one, right? You know what? I'm gonna
stuff there.
I'm gonna take the easy way out, and I think at some point on the show they're going to mention either Thanos or the Blip. They're gonna, because everything in Phase 4 seems to have to like at least acknowledge the Blip and where people were or why people haven't aged or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
We're gonna
it's
get
just
a Monica Rambeau scene.
it's just gonna happen. Like it might be the smallest mention. It might just say, "Oh yeah, I was blipped" or something like that. Because I read somewhere on the wiki that in theory, Agent Carter is also considered to be blipped as well, but we never got that explained to us in the movies. So I feel like this probably will be a good time to explain that in the show.
It's an easy cop out to explain why Zemo's back.
Cop out.
Like he didn't get blipped and everyone's got free. Oh.
Where did that come from? I read that too. Did we Mandela affect it or something?
What?
The Sharon Carter getting blipped, Agent 13.
No, I'm saying I read that today on Wiki
okay.
Because she's absolutely in the show, and she doesn't look any older than she did before, really.
Yeah.
So the assumption is everybody who doesn't look significantly older,
The blip is code for contract dispute.
It's Mephisto, yes.
Yeah.
All right, Ricky, it's your turn.
Where do you want it? Where do you want the?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was just gonna let you hang on to it forever. Put it under the DenX Media. How about that?
Thanos blip. And thank you, Frank, for fixing that.
Yeah, Frank's in charge of fixing all these. I mean, what do you think,
Okay.
audience? Do you agree? Do you think they're for at least the next year or so they got to keep acknowledging the blip? I kind of feel like they do for a little while,
It's
right?
like a 9/11, right? It'd be weird if they didn't.
It's like way crazier than 9/11. No disrespect to 9/11. I'm just saying, like,
it's
half
like the 9/12.
half the universe. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bye everyone. It was a nice run. We are canceled.
It's in the fictional Marvel universe. Half of the universe died temporarily. So it's pretty huge. So I think they just kind of have to keep mentioning it for a while.
So sea cow soda,
I
I just looked it up while they were looking it up. So the Seven Rings tattoo Ariana Grande got was it originally said Japanese barbecue grill, but then she fixed it and now it says Japanese barbecue finger.
Den Excelsior, all the Marvel news.
Yes,
Good
that's what we're
fix.
here for.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take the Sokovian Accords.
And then
Um,
Zach also mentioned, yeah, he thinks so. At least to get the timing for every show down in the bigger picture. Yeah, I agree. It's so I think I was just going with a safe one right there.
the Accords are something that I was kind of bummed that they weren't mentioned in WandaVision, because they're obviously still in play and they're directly tied to her. So it just I would like to see that still be a hurdle that a lot of these heroes have to cross when they're
I
dealing,
think I think it's a safe bet. Honestly, I think it's still going to be on the table. I think since it
because
was not only tied to Wanda, it was very heavily tied to the Winter Soldier and like
exactly.
so I think Sokovia
Yeah.
Accords it's a safe bet. I think it's a pretty safe bet. All right, it's time for the audience or us if the audience is too slow. Um, but the audience is going to get to pick two. And no knock on the audience. I'm just saying. So you could just start reading off some of the ones we got here on the
Yeah,
history of
so some
lore.
of some of the good ones that I would suggest are, I think Armin Zola's a pretty good guess. The
He
villain
created
from the
Winter
Winter
Soldier.
Soldier.
Yep.
Let's assume that like if you got 6 episodes to tell a story in Marvel, uh, one of those is a flashback.
Yeah,
I feel like that's going to happen, right? So
Yep.
if at least one's a flashback, there's going to be stuff calling back to either Falcon and or Winter Soldier's histories, So, um, yeah,
also the Tesseract is still on the board. Does anyone wants to grab that?
Not bad.
Ant-Man, another great pick. They had that little scene in Ant-Man's movie with the Falcon.
aka
Um,
Tic Tac.
Tic
Do you,
Tac, his
do you
nickname.
think they'll have Tic Tac? I forgot about that. Do you think they'll have commercials during the Falcon the Winter Soldier
Oh
for
my God, no, they will not.
I'm
They
yo
telling
will.
you,
yo
the
missing
best missed
arm?
opportunity was not to run like a Quicksilver uh, credit card ad with Samuel L. Jackson
That would have been cool.
in
I think
WandaVision.
I think if you bring in back Agent Carter, I think Peggy Carter's a pretty good guest. And look, Sea Cow
Yep, there you
Soda
go.
actually said that.
There she
So
goes. Yeah,
Peggy
uh,
Carter it is.
great minds think alike.
I I do like Peggy Carter though. I think that's a good pick. I like her as a character.
Yeah. Oh,
I
she's a
really
great character.
it was a great singer in Ant Man when she
And
came
this
back.
and this doesn't mean we think she'll show up in the show. It just means that they'll probably mention her at some
Yeah,
point.
she just
What's
needs her
she in
name
She'll,
Wiccan?
dropped and we win.
yeah, she'll still be relevant to the story somehow. And then yeah, you guys the audience gets to guess one more, right?
Yep, one more pick.
So some other ones on there. We got Shield. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's a pretty good one.
Yep.
I put Nick Fury and Maria Hill on there as two separate ones.
I was gonna say Sword would probably be the better bet than Shield.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that Shield wasn't even name dropped in WandaVision.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty
They got
pretty
to
amazed.
sell that sword merch.
What about T'Challa, Black Panther, or Shuri? Because
I don't
Shuri
think
is
they'll
the one.
touch Black Panther.
But Shuri made his new Bucky's new arm.
Yes, no, I think Shuri's for sure a player on the board.
She'll make
Howard
sure.
and Maria start.
Oh yeah, if we're doing flashbacks, right, we could still have
It could be one.
Bucky being tortured by murdering Tony's parents.
I think the
Everett Ross. I kind of feel like Everett Ross is a good one too because he was the last. Oh, Sea Cow Soda says Shuri. I think that's just because she likes Shuri. But if that's the case, I will stop making the argument for Everett Ross.
yeah, I'll take that myself. I'm kind of tempted to take Longing Rusted, 17 Daybreak, Furnace, all that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'm a little.
That's a
little
good
bit-
one. We put the activation code for the Winter Soldier on the list. Okay, so it's Ricky's turn.
Okay.
Ricky, you still get one more from the second column, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is your third one, right?
I'm gonna take the Raft. we last saw the raft in Civil War. Sam got busted out by Cap, and I think we'll pay a visit there, or at least, you know, talk about someone or something busting out of the raft. Let's see.
Oh, my bad,
Or
Ricky.
even
You still have two more in that column, don't you? Yeah, you do.
do I?
The raft is a good pick. I think. I mean, I would say it's like a 50-50, right? What do you think, Frank?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid pick.
Also, an easy set for them to replicate.
So I'm fine with them or with him getting the raft if they show the raft and not say the words "the raft." You know, if they show a flashback
Go get
of
the raft.
Wanda just sitting
Well,
there.
they're not going to go
like,
get the raft. No, it's a
I know,
prison.
but they're gonna get. I know.
Hey, little dudes,
No.
we're on a raft.
Just to be clear, when you say the raft, they have to reference the actual maximum security prison that they kept the superheroes in.
Yeah, not like Gilligan's
Okay.
Island raft trying to get off the island thing.
Yeah, you will not get points for
The
regular
first
ass.
episode, they're going whitewater rafting.
Like,
Oh my God, no.
If you can argue it, Ricky, if you argue it, we'll allow it.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Ricky got 2 picks.
No, he doesn't get 2 picks. He never gets 2 picks because he and I never do because we're in the middle of the rotation.
I'm fine with that.
So it's only you and the guest that ever get 2 picks in a row. So I'm going to take Everett Ross because he was the last person that was in charge of detaining Helmut Zemo. And so I think at some point we need to at least mention how Zemo got out, right? Did Everett get blipped and Zemo didn't? That would be hilarious. But yeah, I think that's who I want to pick. And then Ricky, you can put him. I'll tell you where you could put him, Ricky. You can put it on.
Put it where the Everett Ross don't shine.
All the way over on the right hand side. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Ricky, I'm going to make this easy for you. After this next one, you can just put them in order, starting from the first row and keep going.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. All right, Frank, you get to pick 2. You get to pick 2.
Frank.
Sounds good. Oh, I also want to let the audience know that for every one that I get right, for every square that I get right, I'm going to donate $10 to something. So if you could think of a good charity to donate to once Falcon and the Winter Soldier's over.
I liked it. I was going to jump in on it too. So
you're jumping on it too? Nice.
Yeah.
So Ricky's the only Grinch that's going to.
Okay. I'll jump in on it. Yeah, sure.
Way to feel pressured, Ricky.
It'll be charities. We'll pick some charities, and then we'll have those listed next week, starting with that. And I think we'll just to make it not annoying for tax purposes and stuff like that, we'll just do the donation at the end of the season, based on every square that got hit.
So like every episode, we're not like, oh, here's $10, here's $20.
Yeah. I was I'll wait till you guys have all picked one before I announce mine. But
you already know your charity?
I think so. Yeah, but I'll wait. I don't want to guilt you guys.
I'm gonna donate to the Sokovian.
See, you made it sound all cool, and then you just killed it. But yeah, so that's motivation too. So I guess for the audience card, we can take a poll at the end of the season to see. We can come up with a list of charities and then pick the one.
Yeah,
we're not made of money, so we're not going to donate to all of them. Just to be clear.
Whoever is our guest has to pay for whatever the audience one.
Yeah. We'll get somebody rich for the last last episode. Did you pick your second one, Frank?
Nope. Next pick. I'm picking sword.
Sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my penultimate pick.
See, I like this because I can judge your pick and still feel okay with the fact that that's your pick, So if you want it on your card.
Yep. Bottom. Put it on the end. If
you want it in your card, that's fine. I don't think we're gonna double down on sword this spring.
You don't think it's a good pick?
I don't personally, but but that's the fun of this, right? Is we get to, like, in fairness, I don't know how good of a pick Everett Ross is for me, just because they might be trying to stay away from all Black Panther stuff in general until they figure out the messaging they want to convey. And so Everett is directly tied to that universe. So
I think Everett Ross is a good pick, actually.
okay.
Well, in terms of like real life stuff affecting the show, I mean, this was supposed to come out before WandaVision.
Correct. And
just
after
with
Black Widow. And
Yeah,
after Black Widow,
but in the way the virus played out and the shooting with the shows, WandaVision wrapped before and obviously aired before. So I would say they would, why not take that time to mention the Westview anomaly, which is what we what we saw in WandaVision.
Yeah, well, it's my turn, so you can choose that when it's your turn.
I also think that Martin Freeman is usually pretty available for TV shows and stuff. Like he's usually in a lot of things. So him popping up in.
Oh wait, Frank, you didn't choose your second one.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Let's stop selling Frank on the ones that we think are good.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna go Arnim Zola. Let's go Arnim Zola.
I was just gonna take that one. That's a good one.
It's a great one.
Does Arnim Zola ever merge with Ultron in the comics? I feel like they would be a good team up.
I don't know.
Maybe if Ultron's down for some kinky stuff, he might be in on it.
USB plugin.
Yeah.
It's like
right.
Avatar.
All right, so it's my turn.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna steal one that I think is gonna upset Ricky, because I think if there are gonna be flashbacks, I think we're gonna get a flashback of the story that Sam barely told Captain America. So I think I want Afghanistan / Riley, who is the partner that Falcon lost when they were deployed. We've only ever got that, just mentioned really quickly.
His partner. Yeah.
Yes. So that's the one I want.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Is it cool if I condense the sheet a little bit?
Yes,
like
please.
that?
Yeah, you could. Once we're done, once the guests are done with that column, you can get rid of those two, or you can hide those two columns. You know what I mean?
I'll take. I was leaning more towards Maria Hill, because I actually think she's a get that they could have her appear on the show, but I feel like it's more likely that they'll name drop Widow and given the movie as well. So
you don't think Robin Sparkles, or you think Robin Sparkles is going to show up?
I think she'll show up, but naming of Black Widow is a safer bet for me. So
yeah,
that's my pick.
All right. Okay. So all that's left is one last blue one for the audience, and then we'll probably start lightning rounding, or just like firing off the ones after that, just to make it go a little faster. But if the audience has one left that they want off of that list, let us know. What do you got left, Ricky?
Some good picks are.
Oh, hold on a second. Zach just asked, is it known when this show will take place? And if not, when do we think it will take place? I'm pretty sure this definitely takes place after Cap gave the shield to Falcon. So this is definitely after Infinity War. When do you think it takes place?
I'm guessing it takes place before the anomaly. So that would
that happened immediately.
No, the anomaly happened about 3 weeks after they got back from the blip.
Yeah.
Sorry about correct.
Yeah, you're right.
And by the way, Zach is saying Nick Fury for the last blue pick.
Well, relatively, that happened very soon after the reverse snap. I think this will take place like 3 to 6 months after.
I don't know, because I still feel like from the previews, Falcon's still trying to figure out how to be who he wants to be and how to be that person. You know what I mean? He's not sure that he wants to be Captain America, and that's kind of and if he is, he knows he wants to be his own Captain America, right? So I don't know. I feel like 6 months is a long time. I feel
That's a big decision.
I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 months after the blip.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Nick Fury's a
I
good
just
choice. I think Nick Fury's going to show up and be like, "Look, if you guys can't settle your disagreement on who should be Captain America, I'm going to cut the shield in half."
It counts if it's Skrull Nick Fury, just so you know.
Okay.
It's okay.
Like
It's okay.
Talos Nick Fury.
I like Talos Nick Fury. He's pretty great too. So
It's pretty funny.
all right. So we can get rid of those 2 columns. All those wonderful things on that list are gone now, guys. So many things that we didn't get to use, but you can just hide those columns, Frank.
You want me to hide them or get rid of them?
Oh my God. Oh, you just did it.
No, he just got rid of them. That wasn't me.
Okay.
That wasn't.
No, they're still there.
That doesn't really. Oh, I see what you did. Well, hide the columns so that everything fits more on the screen.
I got it.
Oh, Frank, you're the Excel master.
Okay, and so from here on out, everything that's left, guys, everything that's left is at most 2 uses. So that's why we have little uses columns next to them. So anything is up for grabs. We got stuff from deep cuts like
Great Lake Avengers.
Great Lake Avengers, which is a team that John Walker's been on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mockingbird was on Great Lake Avengers.
Adhesive X.
That's true. Adhesive X, I feel very strongly about. But it's still, it's still the audience. It's still the audience's pick. So they can pick anything. I'm not sure how well they can see it. But what would be your favorite pick on this one right here?
Oh, Sea Cow Soda. So the buddy cop thing, we were thinking about messing with tropes, but then I got too salty with my tropes, so it kind of backed us off into thinking about people, locations, and items in the MCU instead of like stuff like an expository episode, a completely expository episode, or Darcy showing up and explaining everything,
or a not satisfying conclusion to the story.
That would have been mine. Not satisfying conclusion. That would have been my unlikely comic book deep cut.
If they don't have something, I'm gonna say the audience should take Madripoor.
Okay, I think that's a given, but
so you don't have to cut now. You can just take copy it and then mark 1. You got it. Frank's got it. There you go.
Got you. And you're just gonna populate it top to bottom, or
yeah, let's go in order. It's gonna be easier. Yeah, your turn, Ricky.
I think a good pick for this one is gonna be Isaiah Bradley.
That's a damn good one.
And who is Isaiah Bradley?
He is
Answer him.
in the comics, the original Captain America, as you will. He is a test patient for the serum that made Captain America who he is.
Yeah. So it's a really cool concept in the comics, but basically the comics acknowledge the racism of everything in our world, the systemic racism. And so they basically pose the idea that they would never test this serum on a white man first. So in the comics, like you actually find out that Isaiah was the first person to receive the super soldier serum. Yes. And so he's technically the original Captain America. And we do know that Carl Lumbly is going to be on the show. He's played the Martian Manhunter in Justice League cartoons, and he's also played the Martian Manhunter's dad in Supergirl. He's a great actor, and I'm pretty excited to see who he could be on the show. But
just like how WandaVision dealt with her grief, I think it'll be neat to see Marvel tackle these like social commentary on that sort of thing. Because with that, aside from Black Panther, we haven't really seen a left or right decision or narrative in these stories. So I think it'll be cool. It's cool.
My turn. You can give me Madripoor also. I want that one.
Okay.
I feel in my bones. So Madripoor, just so you know, it's the thing that excites us kind of is it's actually one of the few fictional locations in the Marvel universe, because mostly they try to ground it in a real world. But every now and then they like to have their own made up places like Sokovia or Latveria or the Savage Land or whatever. And so Madripoor is actually like this small island just off of Singapore that's supposed to be like Singapore, but it's where like uh, a lot of underground black market, like criminal ring kind of stuff uh, gets done. And so we believe that in the trailer there's a picture of a city that doesn't look like an actual city that we've ever seen. And so we're hoping it's that. But the other cool thing about Madripoor is historically it has context in the Captain America universe, because it's actually the first time that Captain America and Logan teamed up, right? Is that correct, Frank?
Yep, that is correct.
Yeah, or AKA Wolverine. So it's very popular in the X-Men comics. It's as a location. So it's kind of cool to be seeing stuff from the X-Men universe start slowly populating into this one.
Yeah, I feel like they're setting up. It's like chess, right? They're like setting up their pieces, and then boom, they're gonna checkmate us with a bunch of
Yeah.
X-Men stuff.
Go, Frank. Go.
All right, what am I picking?
You're picking two. You're picking two.
I'm gonna.
You can just pick both of them right now if you want.
Yeah.
I'm getting Mephisto. Getting Mephisto.
Frank wants Mephisto.
Oh my god.
I'm taking Mephisto and I'm taking Hammer.
All right. Why do you think Mephisto is going to show up in this show, Frank?
That's just a meme now. I'm going to put Mephisto on the bottom. I'll put him there.
All right.
Okay.
You can't have Mephisto twice. Okay. And then why Hammer?
I think Hammer's due. I think it's going to be more of businesses and stuff like that. So I'd like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Justin Hammer Industries.
Hammer's not related to Justin Hammer.
That sucks. Then I just wasted my pick.
You know what Hammer is, right?
Yeah, he's the MC. He
no,
he was really big in the '90s. He had
no
these magic
Hammer.
shoes.
No, Hammer is the rebranded shield that Norman Osborn makes after he takes over as director of Shield.
I screwed myself then, big time.
I thought I thought you were talking about Hammer Tech.
No, that would just be regular spelled Hammer. No, Hammer is some bad guys gain control of Shield and rebrand it, and they start using the Thunderbolts as their main enforcers.
Well, no take backsies.
Well, that's it. I'm gonna lose now. Thanks, guys. Thank you,
my turn?
Hammer.
My turn.
Yeah.
I want Thunderbolts. I want the Thunderbolts because I think that Zemo is never trying to do things normally. I don't think he's a normal villain, and I think if his plan is to eliminate the superheroes, I could see him doing something as zany as forming his own super team and posing as heroes to undermine the people's trust of superheroes.
Does that lump in Thunderbolt Ross though as well?
No.
Thunderbolts? No.
Are you making fun of me? I feel like
just like Hammer is not related to.
I feel like that's
Hammer.
that's a dig.
No.
I feel like that's a little bit of a dig.
It's your turn, Ricky. Go.
I'll take another evil group.
You'll take what?
Masters of Evil. The other evil.
That's bold.
Group on this list.
That's a good.
The only reason I think that's bold. So actually, with the trick with the Thunderbolts is it's Zemo rebranded himself and fellow villains that were formerly in the Masters of Evil. Now, the only reason I think it's bold is because while it works in the comics to be called the Masters of Evil or the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, in reality, that's a really weird thing to call yourself. You know what I mean? Like, because if everybody's their hero in their own story, right? Like nobody wants to call themselves evil. So
here's how it'll play out. He has this group of guys they're masters of evil.
Okay,
That's all
that
I
was a
need.
great.
All right,
All
cool.
I
That was a great. I loved it. You did a great
That's
job
all I
of
need.
presenting that for us.
You should write for WandaVision. That sounds very good.
C Cow Soda said, "Bold choice, Ricky. Bold choice."
Bold choice.
Well, C Cow, do you have one that you want to pick off of these lists? You could pick any of the ones available here. You could go with the deep cuts, like X-Men is there on the list, or
Mephisto.
yeah, Mephisto's still available. You could still pick
Would
Mephisto.
Winter Soldier and Falcon doing their thing, would that count as Secret Avengers if they're just doing their avenging in secret?
No, I want them to say Secret Avengers.
Okay.
Because they were close. They were close, right? There were two Avengers teams in Infinity War, right? Like there were definitely two teams by that point.
Yeah.
Like there was Cap's
Yeah.
teams, and then there was the regular team, and
I mean,
so
Cap's team was like the Secret Avengers then, I guess, right?
yes, they were the Secret Avengers,
It
and
became the
they just
Secret
never
Avengers.
they never said the Secret Avengers though. So,
But I would accept that. If you argued that, I would be like, yeah, okay.
yeah, if you argued it better than you did the last thing, that would be fine. Better than you did the Masters of Evil.
Like even slightly, even 0.1%
Some
better.
Suicide Squad.
All right. If the delay is too long for the guests, I would like the guests to choose.
Oh, Bucky Cap and Falcon Cap.
I was thinking Falcon Cap.
Well, they got both.
Falcon Cap.
Well, they can have one or the other. They can't have both. You chose the
Don't they
wrong
get
one.
picked twice?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You think they're going to be both? You think both are going to show up in the show?
Don't
You
ask
think-
me. Ask the,
do you-
the
do you-
audience.
No, you're the one who chose Bucky Cap. Also, do you think, Frank? Do you think that
He
Bucky's-
could strategically be putting Bucky Cap in there just to screw the audience, which
But-
is fine. That's fair
But
play.
Frank, do you think Bucky's going to be Captain America also on that show?
Yeah, I think both Bucky and
You're-
Falcon are going to be Cap.
you're
I
crazy.
don't think they're going to end it with Bucky being Cap at the end. I think what's going to happen is Falcon's going to end up with the mantle.
You know, it's like your
And they will
Masters of
high
Evil.
five each other.
Masters of Evil argument. Bucky is a straight up terrorist.
It's really not the
There's-
same thing at all.
There's
Your
no way,
argument,
like,
your
yeah.
argument was they're going to call themselves the Masters of Evil.
There's no way
That's a marketing nightmare.
Bucky
Yeah,
becomes
it's-
Captain America.
It is a
Will he
marketing
throw the
nightmare.
shield? Totally.
All right. Well, it's your turn, Ricky. Put your money where your mouth is. Pick one.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what are we saying Bucky Cap is? Like, are we saying that they're going to end the show with Bucky as Cap? Because I
We're
don't believe that.
I think we're saying no. Well, I don't know why it has to end. I like at
Well, the
any
show has
point.
to end at some point, right?
No, I'm saying I don't know why it has to end with him being Bucky Cap. I'm saying
Oh, okay.
what I want is so slight spoilers. There have been toys surfaced that suggest that the Falcon Cap is a very good bet. A very good bet. A very good bet. And by that I mean Falcon in an actual new costume that integrates both elements of Captain America and Falcon. So that is why Falcon Cap is very likely. Now, to be fair, there have been toys that have been made before that ended up being straight up lies, like the Hulk busting out of the Hulkbuster in the Infinity War. That never happened. But I would assume that if that's the if that's the precedent for Falcon Cap, then I would want to see the same thing for Bucky. It would have to be a suit, a suit.
Sure. Like his post Civil War suit.
Yeah, like a Captain America-esque suit for Bucky.
Sure. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the criteria. We're saying this
So-
right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I picked,
I don't think that. Then I don't think that.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
I think it'll be like this janky, like Party City suit that he'll wear.
All right.
It's,
All right.
Halloween WandaVision episode where
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I picked Inhumans.
Oh, that's bold. You got like better answers than the guests, man. I think and by better I mean worse. Like
You're
like
setting them
kind
up.
of like the X-Men. The X-Men are coming. I would assume they're dropping nuggets.
Or-
To lay the groundwork.
That's a bold choice. I
Inhumans are
don't.
coming too. And I
I
think
think.
Inhumans are going to come first
Oh
before
man,
mutants. I mean, it depends on how they're going to handle Miss Marvel, right?
audience, we can't control whatever substances each of our panel is ingesting right now. But yeah, you
But
are bold.
it also provides a good scapegoat for them fighting anyone with enhanced abilities, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
or Miss
Sokovian
Marvel,
Accords Part 2.
or Miss Marvel's just not an Inhuman.
That could be
Yeah,
placing a
sure.
lot of chips on the line here.
I mean, like, she should just be a mutant, and then you're done. That's it.
That's the easy way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Convoluted storylines. That's the. That's
All
the
right.
high
Well, pick
level.
your thing, Ricky. It's fine.
Seacow Soda cracked me up. Both show up at the same toga party with the same costume. Whoopsie. That's pretty
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And Zach says the camo Batman figures from back in the day.
Yes.
What?
All the Batman.
Batman didn't
had
have
all
a-
the suits. He had all.
He
the
didn't have a
suits.
camo suit in Batman Forever. What?
Yeah. Ricky, I want Falcon Cap.
Okay.
I want to
that
take
off the
that
board.
Takes it off the board. All right.
Yeah. I think I want to believe that this time Hasbro got it right, and they're not gonna accidentally sell a toy for a thing that doesn't happen in the show. Did you already put it on there?
Yeah,
he did. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Frank, go for it. You get 2.
Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go with Adhesive X.
Ooh,
take that off the board.
it's a good one. You want to explain what Adhesive X is?
So Adhesive X is the glue. It's hard to say. Hold on. Adhesive X is the glue that Baron Zemo got his head stuck in his mask in. Like he glued his mask to his face with Adhesive X, and the intent was to take it off, but he couldn't get the mask off. So he's stuck with this purple mask, this grimace from McDonald's
Doesn't
mask.
his father own the Adhesive X company or something in that tied into?
I think his dad made Adhesive X.
Okay.
Yeah. I really, really wanted that one too, but like I'm having a hard time believing that they're gonna like do that. I don't know. I want to root for you on that one, Frank. I think it's a good one.
I think it's a good choice myself.
Yeah, but somehow it ended up back on that.
Yeah.
I put it there, but because it only got chose once.
Oh, it did?
That's why I put it
twice,
back.
right? Is it?
No, I think the audiences chose it.
Oh, did the audience get it? I don't think they did.
Maybe not. Did they not? Okay, you're right.
I thought they did, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. Well then, guess what I'm choosing.
I was gonna change the.
No, Frank had it.
Do I have it twice?
Oh, I put on the wrong one.
What are you
doing? Put it on
Ricky?
the wrong one.
I never had it, Ricky. I never chose it.
Ricky's gone rogue.
Ricky, what are you doing?
I got it, Ricky. Don't worry.
Okay.
Got it now. We're all good, Ricky.
We're all good.
Christmas.
All right. Does somebody have less squares than they're supposed to?
I don't think so. I think that was the only hiccup.
Okay, so that means there is one more Adhesive X available?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Frank, choose your other one first.
I'll go Adhesive X again. I'm going Maya Lopez Echo.
Do you think it's Maya Lopez? Like we've seen in the trailer.
I think it's going to be Echo.
We think, and we've seen in the trailer somebody's wearing a mask with a hand printed on it, and I originally thought it was Maya Lopez, but now I'm questioning
the Flag Smasher.
If
that's exactly that's what I think it is.
Sure.
I think it is the Flag Smasher.
I'm going to go Maya Lopez just because I want Echo. Like I wish there was a separation between the two, but I'm going to go Maya Lopez.
They're the same thing. They're the same.
They're the same thing.
They're
it's
the same thing.
Picture.
All right, Ricky. When it's my turn, I want Adhesive X because I do agree with Seacow Soda. OMFG, why is Zemo so great? He just is. He's just the best. He's got the sweet pink mask. Some people like to call it purple. No, dude, that mask is pink.
Like the grimace.
That mask
Do
is
you think
pink.
we'll get the sword too?
Maybe.
Yeah, I got it on my. I got it selected.
The crown?
All right, Ricky, your turn. Go.
Okay. I think we'll get a songbird.
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 Oh,
Okay,
I threw this on the list.
that's bold. I was already throwing it on the list. I put
that's
I
hella bold.
all of the Thunderbolts are on the list. All of the original
And I'm gonna
Thunderbolts.
line it up
That's why I put Ghost
nicely.
on there too.
Well, I put the original Thunderbolts on there, but yeah.
Do you
That's
think
fair.
Ghost was kind of presented as like she turned at the end, like she wasn't a bad person. She was just put in a situation.
Yeah, but
Who knows?
I
Who
put
knows?
I put her on there because she was a Thunderbolt or he.
Well, just to
She
be
was
clear,
a he and a Thunderbolt.
just to be clear, not all the Thunderbolts end up being bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
that too. Some of them take it seriously.
By the way, when you're done, Ricky, Sea Cow Soda is saying give audience Roxxon because the perfect evil shell corporation for the cop story. I do believe Roxxon will get referenced because they actually get referenced a lot in the Marvel universe. They're frequently there in the background of different things. They were in Captain America. They were in Agent Carter. I think they were in Agents of Shield.
They were in
Spider-Man.
Iron Man VR.
Spider-Man, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man because they mentioned the Roxxon plant.
Yeah. So Roxxon's a good guess. So Ricky, you want your next one? What did you pick, by the way, for that last one? Oh, you picked.
Screaming
Wait,
Mimi.
you picked Songbird.
I picked Songbird. Yeah.
Songbird the one member of the Thunderbolts that kind of actually turns good, right? Like, well, not the only one, but she's like the main one that does not like what Zemo's doing.
She becomes less bad.
That's a good
going
way
with the
of putting it.
Patriots or Patriot Elijah Bradley. How is he connected with Isaiah Bradley?
He's his grandson.
That's his grandson.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he just genetically inherited the super soldier serum.
And he becomes de facto leader of the Young Avengers once Iron Lad is out of the picture.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Do we still have Isaiah Bradley on the list?
Yep.
We certainly
now
do.
We don't.
I want him. I want him.
Now we do not.
No, Isaiah. Not. I don't want
Isaiah
Elijah.
Bradley.
Yeah, I don't want no Elijah.
Well, Elijah would be good to get too. I mean, they're.
I'm not saying Elijah's not going to be on the show. I just think it doesn't. We don't have to rush Elijah on.
Yeah.
First, you know what I mean.
Once we set up an Isaiah.
Whoa, Baron Zemo just showed up.
Oh snap!
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
We should definitely just say we should just add Zemo there.
Huge fan of your work.
Yeah, we are huge fans. We love. Oh, your mask definitely looks more purple than it does in the comics. I love it though. It looks great. Keep up all the.
Never meet your
all
heroes.
That good work.
Never.
Yeah. Who just who? I just went, so it's Frank's turn twice. Frank gets to go too.
Yep. So let's go.
I will destroy Bucky and Sam.
I'm going with Yelena Belova.
I'm secretly working with the Flag Smashers. This is amazing because these are all predictions that I've read about on the internet. You're going with Yelena Belova, huh?
Yelena Belova.
Other Black Widows too.
Baron Zemo, we have a question from Sea Cow Soda for you. Zemo, why did you get a mask stuck to your own face? LOL.
Again, that's another thing. Like where they're obviously casting. Yelena's played by Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh, from Midsommar.
Yeah.
They tend to lock in actors, up and coming actors, down once they have them. So I can definitely see her coming back.
Yep.
We'll see. All right, Frank, you get to pick another one.
Second pick is going to be Ed Brubaker. So do I get all three of them, or do I just get one?
Yeah, you get the whole cell.
I'll
So
take the
if
Brubaker
so if
sub.
any of those names get referenced, it counts.
Yep, that's me. I think it'd be a good idea to get at least one of the creator cells if you can.
I agree. That was actually one of the ones I was considering grabbing.
I probably wouldn't want to put it there, Ricky, but on my free space.
Zemo says that's my comic book counterpart.
Oh, I see. It just bled over, Ricky. Okay, never mind. That's my fault. I got to get on my formatting.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Man, you guys kind of got me. You
got
got me considering. You got me considering Yelena. You know what? I want Yelena only because I love Florence Pugh. I really do. I'm just gonna steal from Frank.
Say Florence Pugh.
Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
Pugh.
I thought
she's of the Cup series, the Girls in Cup series is.
What?
I'll tell you after the show.
I'm pretty sure it's Pugh.
Up to me.
Yelena Belova. I just like
Yelena Belova. I'll take Roxanne. I think I like. They're a good ambiguous company that you can name drop.
Don't put it on mine. Yeah, there you go.
For exposition.
Yeah, I think it'll go good with your Masters of Evil.
Put it right next to it if you can.
He did actually. He did.
He did.
He did.
Nice.
He's very confident about that Masters of Evil.
I get it.
He almost wins one time in WandaVision, and now he.
Zemo, would you like to pick 2 from the list or 1?
He said he hopes Songbird becomes my love interest. So
okay, then let's give him Songbird.
Songbird, and he name dropped Thunderbolts.
Oh, that's true. So give him Thunderbolts also.
That both those are off the list, right?
Zemo's helping. Yeah, you got to delete Songbird and Thunderbolts. Cool. All right. It's Ricky's turn after Songbird's gone.
Let's see what is left. What is the difference between the other Patriot and Rayshawn Lucas Patriot?
Rayshawn is the Patriot that Falcon actually teams up with as his partner.
Okay. Who would I want? And Citizen V, is that a person or a people?
That's Zemo. That's what he rebrands himself as. I wanted that to be separate from Zemo because it's so specific, right?
Like transformation.
It's either he does it or he doesn't do it. You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted it to be separate from the known quantities thing, right? Because Citizen V is his Thunderbolt's name.
I'll shoot for the moon. Give me Latveria.
Ooh, sexy.
And I'm going to put it right under the raft.
That's a good
one. Again, it's one of those things where we got to start seeding the world for the Fantastic Four. And Latveria is obviously a key part of that.
Zemo thinks he will secretly implant, I think he meant implant, a chip in John Walker's head. So he thinks we're going to have a Manchurian Candidate story going on. I could see that. I feel like that's a little easy. That's a little like I would like it to be more convoluted than that, but I mean that's been my problem before, right? Is expecting more. That's definitely
why whatever do you mean?
Ricky, you already picked yours, right? So it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I think sorry, I'm trying to get faster at this, but I'm not succeeding at that. What do you guys think?
Mephisto.
No, I don't want Mephisto ever. You know what? I want the Redeemers. Because I think that's another team that Zemo is part of, and it has to do with uncovering some like
Zemo's a team player, man.
Well, it has to do with like exposing some corruption in the the Superhuman Registration Committee.
Yep, and it's
And
Citizen Z again.
yeah,
Or
Citizen
Citizen V.
V.
Citizen Z.
Yeah. And so I kind of feel like if he's not Thunderbolts in the show, that maybe it'll be the Redeemers. You know what I mean?
It's not bad. It also has Screaming Mimi.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good choice.
Okay, we're back to me, right?
Isn't it Frank? How can it be back to you? You just did your turn a minute ago, didn't you?
Correct.
Okay, so it's
Dang.
Frank. Frank twice.
Ricky's
trying to cheat over
We've
here.
uncovered treachery in the ranks. Let's see what we got. The Redeemers is, I don't know, that's too bold of a choice for me, I think.
The Redeemers?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go
avian telepathy on there.
Wow.
I'm not picking that.
No.
I'd rather pick X-Men than that one.
Yeah, I think if you put avian telepathy on there, then you have to pick it, Ricky.
Let's pick Heinrich Zemo.
That's a good pick.
I'm gonna go Heinrich.
That's
his dad. That's his dad.
His dad. I feel like he's a safer pick than.
What if Zemo gets a flashback and learns of his familial origins?
Ooh,
maybe that's where he gets the mask. Maybe the mask is his dad's.
But they change his name.
Buying a DVD from Wanda's dad.
Yeah. They changed his name from Heinrich to Irina. Irina Zemo.
Yes. Pick one more, Frank.
Yep. Let's go. Shit. I'll go Masters of Evil. I'll die on that.
Yeah.
I'll die on that hill with you, Ricky.
Bold. You guys are bold. I love it.
Masters of Evil.
Evil.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna go slightly less bold, or maybe it's more. I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're gonna have a story on Madripoor, I think it's time we get a Viper / Madam Hydra.
Ooh, okay.
I think even though she's appeared in the Wolverine as Viper, she was stupid, and I think Marvel could decide to redo her.
Okay.
And we still, there's still a lot of Hydra characters to play with, and just because main Hydra's dead doesn't
what's her?
mean,
Is she just like a key Hydra figure, like an officer or something? Or
she's Madam Hydra. She's the leader of Hydra. She becomes the leader of Hydra
after Red Skull.
Oh, after she makes watches, she makes the Strucker watches.
Yes. Yeah. Go for it, Ricky.
Okay. We're kind of getting the weeds here.
That's kind of the point.
I know.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the one I put on here. Where is the Peter Parker mention?
Oh man,
did you take that off?
That was in lore, so you can't choose that one.
Oh no! Okay.
You can't
choose
goofed.
Shit. Avian telepathy.
Oh my god.
Give it. So that I think you mentioned it earlier in the show, but one of Falcon's powers that we have yet to see is that he can talk to a bird wavering.
Oh
or
my
he can
god.
also talk to birds as a whole, right?
Nope. Just
Red Wing.
Just Red Wing.
If he talks to a bird, will I get it?
Oh man. No.
You better argue it. You better argue.
That bird better demonstrate. That bird better demonstrate that it understands what he's saying.
If they have people talking to ants in this universe, like birds are smarter than ants. That's my argument.
Are they?
Yes.
You're all
okay.
You're all yes. All right. I'm gonna go with Nick Spencer. From the creators.
Nick Spencer.
Nick Spencer's the creator. I think that did the didn't he do the storyline for Falcon that is most likely. He did the Falcon Cap story, right?
Is he on this list?
That's what I don't know.
I could have sworn he's on this list.
I don't know if you can pick him if he's not on the
I
list.
know he did Secret Avengers for sure, but I don't
Wait,
know if he did Falcon Cap.
Where'd it go? Wait, okay. No, I had it on there. Did you guys delete my thing? It's fine. It's fine. Wait, is it Nick Spencer? Can you double check, Frank?
Yeah, Nick. Oh wait. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna mute myself. So...
I could have sworn Nick Spencer did Falcon Cap.
What's the who did like the Bucky Cap storyline?
Ed Brubaker.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Brubaker. Nick Spencer did Morning Glories, whatever that is. Thief of Thieves, Thunder Agents, Iron Man 2.0, Secret Avengers, Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Wait, who did the Falcon Cap story? Was that Rick Remender?
Falcon Cap story.
We'll come back to this.
I'll
take. You know what? I'll take Carlos Ofen.
Okay.
I think if any of the Thunderbolts are going to show up, it's going to be his main squeeze, right?
That's not a bad pick, I don't think.
Yeah.
Where is that? Sorry.
On the left, speculation. Carlos Ofen with a K. 7th row.
There we are. Meteorite. What is Meteorite's powers?
That's just her name that she goes by. She goes by Moonstone too. She actually she has a lot of flying power. She ends up in the Dark Avengers pretending to be Carol Danvers.
I like Moonstone.
That's kind of cool.
Let's see. Falcon Cap. Nick Spencer. It didn't say in his Wikipedia. Why the hell not?
I'll get him on the next round.
Cool. Not if we get him first.
Damn it. I thought I had him on there, but
are you gonna do you want to put his artist Daniel Lacuna?
Sure. Wait, Ricky, did you go?
No, I have not gone.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this the same Goliath we saw in Ant-Man?
No, that's Bill.
Yeah, that's Bill Foster.
Yes.
There was a different Goliath in the Thunderbolts.
Because Bill Foster died in Civil War, right? In the comics.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
But don't mention Clone Thor, otherwise a bunch of people will come running. I made that mistake.
Let's go with Red Guardian.
So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to continue this on the soapbox or
yeah,
what?
Let's cut it here and then continue it on the soapbox, and
we'll just pick faster for everybody, for the guests.
Yeah, we'll give them all the garbage.
Yeah, sorry we didn't finish this. We did not realize this was going to take as long as it did. Probably shouldn't have done that card for the guests, damn it.
They're always slowing us down, right?
No, it's one extra card that we got to do.
Oh, I meant my bad.
But you know what? I do want to thank all of the audience for joining us, and especially Baron Zemo for showing up. That's
awesome.
That's freaking awesome. That was not expected. We promise by next week when the show comes back, we will have this completely filled out for you guys, and we will start playing bingo in a much shorter capacity every week.
Yep. You're gonna have like the elementals on your list and Night Monkey.
No. But yeah, if you had fun, please remember to like and subscribe, and and also if you're interested, you could tune into Patreon in about a minute or so, and we'll be doing the soapbox, which is our after show, which is pretty much just going to be us wrapping this up. And also we were going to make some predictions of the Snyder Cut and what we expect, because that actually comes out the same day as Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Big week next week, man.
It is going to be a crazy week. I don't know how we're going to fit all that in there, but we're going to try. So yeah, join us. You can join us on patreon.com/DenXmedia. We'll be talking more about that stuff there. But if not, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Den Excelsior, true believers. Enough said.